What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering. Things are getting very, very serious for independent media as we saw one of our brothers in arms, one of the best reporters over at InfoWars, lose his life late Sunday night. We still don't have all the details of it. And at the time, I think I was ready to say, it was just, someone carjacked him or something like that. I think, because it had happened. Someone was trying to break into his car. Allegedly, that's all we know now. But since then, Chase Geyser has been repeatedly swatted, including one very scary situation last night. And General Flynn just called Alex to let him know there's a credible plot on his life at the levels of, the same type of people that were plotting against Trump. So I guess it must be the FBI. But this is absolutely bonkers. And we're going to get into what Alex has to say and what's going on. But I do want to give a shout out to this video sponsor, Byrna. Freedom and security are the cornerstones of the American way. That's why I partnered with Byrna, a company that embodies these values right here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Byrna's commitment to safety is personal for every American. As a passionate advocate for the 2A, I understand the importance of self-defense. That's why I stand behind Byrna's less lethal launchers, effective, easy to use, and most importantly, legal in all 50 states. With no background checks and the ability to ship directly to your doorstep, Byrna Less Lethal ensures that the safety is never out of reach. Whether you're protecting your home, loved ones, Byrna's powerful, less lethal kinetic and tear gas ammo can incapacitate attackers for up to 30 minutes, allowing you to protect yourself and your loved ones without the legal ramifications of taking a life. I, for one, got one for my wife because she wasn't yet comfortable carrying a full-on option, and I like having both. So I carry both. Join me in supporting the American company committed to everyone's peace of mind. Don't wait till it's too late. The smart choice today is Byrna. Visit Byrna, byrna.com/thequartering to receive 10% off my personally curated bundles. It's a great tool to have, a great tool in your arsenal, and I definitely love having them around the house for my wife and as an extra option for me. Say it doesn't, maybe I just need to incapacitate somebody, So, General Flynn has just called InfoWars and confirmed a high-level intel source that there's a credible assassination plot actively being taken place against Alex Jones. Again, this is 48 hours after James White, one of the most well-respected reporters there, lost his life, and Chase Geyser has been getting swatted, which we're going to talk about in a second too.
All right. General Flynn tried to call me this morning while I was working out, and I missed his call, but he called my producer and said the same thing, former head of the Defense Intelligence Agency. He said from his high-level intel sources, there is a contract out on me, and of course it's tied to the Ukrainians. But this is just emblematic of how desperate they are. That's NATO through the Ukrainians. Don't forget that it was a NATO operative from America, CIA, recruiting for the Ukrainian war, with the 6 cell phones that Trump talked about last week and all the passports that tried to kill Trump at Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, whatever happened to that guy, right? Multiple, multiple cell phones. His brother had, a family member had a computer full of those types of images that the CIA and FBI are known to put on people's computers, et cetera, et cetera.
So that's their base of operations. So it's MI6 running NATO, doing this, and anything happens to me, Keir Starmer, Barack Obama, they're running their operations out of there, NATO. And we know it's not just the Ukrainians. It's looking worse and worse that they might have hired a group or something. So that's what they do, to send a message to everybody with Jamie. And this is pure intimidation. This is terrorism, and it's all they got left. So this is a fight for America in the future. And like I said, I knew this weeks ago, but was asked not to say anything about it. When I mentioned a little on the air, I got contacted saying, "Hey, man, did you say that because you heard that from us?" I said, "No, I got it from other sources about people coming to town in the last 3 weeks trying to kill Elon, and That's why he was on Rogan talking about, I might get killed.
Yeah.
Because the teams were here, for sure, for him. I mean, they stopped him twice that we know of. And they got other crazies they've wound up. And if I told you what happened last night at InfoWars, not just the swatting in the middle of the night of Chase Geiser and his family, but the stuff coming in, I'm probably going to go ahead and cover it at 11 a.m. today. But the left is disgusting, and they're a bunch of pedophile devil worshippers. And we're winning. They're panicking. They don't know what to do. They think intimidating is going to work. Well, how's it worked out for you so far? I'm not scared at all. I am scared of not completing my mission. I've got family to take care of if I get killed.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we're all destroyed anyways. We don't stop them. So we all get saved, or none of us do. So I'm not suicidal. Love life. And so they kill me in such a suicide. It's a total lie. But this means we're really winning, because they don't want to turn me into a martyr. They try to demonize me, lie about me, have their rigged court cases, plant child porn on us, whole stuff.
Yeah.
And now they're losing on every front, and they just don't care. And so they want me dead. And they want you dead with the poison shots and the GMO.
I mean, I know that Alex, it's Alex, right? But, I mean, let's go to Chase Geiser. This is Chase Geiser swatted for the second time in 12 hours. Pictures are it never happened. Some people deny this occurs. I mean, here's the video of it.
Chase, are you inside? Can you acknowledge? Or Chase, can you step out with your hands up?
Travis County Sheriff's Office, step out of your house now with your hands up.
Come out of the house with your hands up.
This is exactly what they did at my house, by the way. So every neighbor came out, too.
Chase, are you in?
Step out. Step out. On our side. Come on, come towards us. Don't walk towards him, have him come out. Come on. Come towards us.
Got to fix your security cameras, Chase. The AM and PM are wrong. There he is, right there. And there were dozens of attempts. This swatting moments ago, just before 2 a.m., 6 to 8 police officers used a PA system, call me by name, and order me out of my house. I was handcuffed in the middle of the street. I was then led into the house where my wife was woken up, and we were informed that they received a call from someone pretending to be me, issuing threats against my family. This is something that I personally have dealt with. The guy that did it to me is in federal prison now. I hope he drops the soap a ton. And, I think that ultimately, it's hard to say this isn't related, isn't it? It's hard to say, that this all isn't related. I talked to Chase about it. He obviously feels everything's related here. As far as I know, I can't remember if he had said, but, he had not, this has never happened to him before. Oh, and let's not forget, InfoWars reporter Jamie White lost his life on Sunday. So Sunday night at midnight, InfoWars lead reporter, or well-respected reporter, Jamie White, loses his life under, suspicious circumstances. Monday and Tuesday, Alex is informed of a plan on his life, and Chase Geiser is getting repeatedly swatted. Now, to me, they're all tying this to the Ukrainians. What I'm afraid of, I think Alex would endorse this. What I'm afraid of is that just like the Tesla, DDoS attack that happened, I think that was also Monday. It's all being blamed on the Ukrainians. Hey, maybe it is. We know they did have this hit list, and we know that Alex was on it. We know that Jamie White was on it. I believe Tim Pool was on it. But we also know that it's pretty easy to spoof an IP address, and that our own government generally is not very, or really wants their, runs an optics battle. There's, Iran, remember? The only two people that went after Donald Trump that didn't succeed in their attempt happened to be Iranian, right at the time when our government was saying, oh, we need to go to war with Iran. You also have the hacking that they blamed on Iran. So I'm like, I am, what I know is that the attempts on these people, the attacks on the people over at InfoWars are real. I hesitate to blame Ukraine right now because there's a kind of a optics battle going on here that, we know that the U.S. is capable of this kind of stuff. The other stuff I thought I had another update from Alex too here. Red alert. Yes, here, this one.
All right, I've got some very critical news to everyone out there, not just to InfoWars, but to the people of America and the world, because my operation is a major canary in the coal mine, indicating where humanity is in their fight against the globalist, extinctionist death cult. As you know, our reporter Jamie White was murdered late Sunday night. Was shot execution style through the neck a few miles from our offices outside his home. Then yesterday, Chase Geyser got swatted during the day. No one was home. And then last night, someone impersonating him called the Boston Police Department and said that he had basically tied up his wife and children and was going to kill them.
Yep.
And they came to the house with loudspeakers, told him to come out with his hands up, guns pointed at him, put him in handcuffs, went into the house and found his wife and 2 young daughters sleeping. And they said, no, someone called in impersonating you. They had literally dozens of SWATs that they didn't respond to after the daytime one. Now, that's just the backdrop of what's going on. I've had some high-level folks in Army Special Operations call me 2 days ago saying that they're getting major intel that there are hit teams out with a high priority to kill me and others. Then I got a call last night about 7 o'clock from a extremely respected journalist. They don't want their name used at this point. Just leave it at that. Who got a call from a very trusted source in high-level intelligence that said they've never seen the 3 hits in the NSA system with anybody but President Trump or his family at this level. So this is the...
I mean, again, something is very, 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 very spooky. I'll keep you updated on this. Stay safe, Alex and crew and Chase and everyone there. I'll keep you posted. Make sure you follow or subscribe to the video to stay up to date, and we'll talk to you again real soon.